What's up everyone, V here, and I'm back with my final Halloween review because I'm recording this on the 30th, but it will drop on the 31st, so it is the last review of October, the last Halloween review, the last time you'll see this until next year if I somehow keep it, and we've been building up to something pretty epic today. We're going to be reviewing Moon Knight. Yeah, I know I said I was going to review Michael, and I really wanted to, because this figure's dope, and it's Halloween. Review the Halloween guy on Halloween. But I cannot for the life of me find his box that he came in, and you might be like, oh, it doesn't matter, you don't gotta show the box. But see, here's the thing. Every single one of his accessories are in the box. Because for a lot of NECA figures, I don't take the accessories out of the box. Because I don't got like a specific bag for NECA stuff like I do for Marvel Legends. I basically do what I do with Star Wars, like accessories. I basically just leave them in the box unless it can be stored on the figure. And I did that for Michael, and I had the box, and I moved. And I swear to God, I had the box here. I remember seeing it, but I looked everywhere, could not find the box, so I guarantee you I will find it tomorrow right after I upload this video. So I was trying to think who else to review, and I was like, I said I might review Moon Knight, so yeah. Today we're going to be reviewing the Marvel Legends Vulture Build-A-Figure Wave Moon Knight. Actually, that reminded me, I need to grab something real quick. Alright, I'm back. I wanted to grab Vulture because then I remembered that, he's from the Vulture Wave from back in Homecoming. That's been a minute ago. So, yeah, there's not really much to talk about with the figure. So, yeah, story about this guy. I didn't buy him in package. I bought him off of eBay for $30 back in like September because I really wanted a Moon Knight figure, and Hasbro was taking quadrillion years to drop the Moon Knight from the show. So I got him used, but he didn't have any of his accessories beyond one. And I was like, that's fine. I don't care. I'm never going to use the accessories. So, these are all the accessories you'd get. Get the stick thing, the alternate hands, tiny moonerangs. But, yeah, I didn't care enough. I didn't want it. Here's also what it looked like in package. Came with the vulture wing. But, yeah, I got him. I was like, I'm happy with him. He's cool. He's not the best figure. Definitely needs updated. But I was happy. And then Hasbro announced this guy. A re-release of this figure. Cheaper than I paid for this. And I was like, so I bought this guy for nothing. I was like, I bought him because he's a cool Moon Knight. And I was like, he's really expensive now. And I was like, I'm going to just get him so I can have him. And then they re-release him with all the accessories. So now it's like, come on, man. Can never get a win, can I? But yeah, Moon Knight, one of my all-time favorite Marvel characters, if you can't tell by the account name. I'm not familiar with him too much in the comics, but I love the show. I always loved the Moon Knight memes. So, why not? Iron Man's my favorite superhero. You'll be able to probably notice that later in the future. But yeah, I love Moon Knight. I love his design. And I don't get why people compare him to Batman since he's very different. But yeah, let's get into his accessories. First off is his Moonerang. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. And it's just glorious. It's flimsy plastic. I don't even know if this is in view. Yeah, I'm using a different phone camera. Surprise, I have two phones, but both of them are cheap phones. I just had to use this one because the other one ran out of storage, and you can slide it in his hand, and it holds really well. When I bought him, he came with it taped to his hand. That's interesting. But yeah, he looks great. He looks ready to, I don't know, run away from, like, a jackal until he does some acrobatics and then stabs him on a pole. And then he can have that come back to him. Yeah, I saw a weird pic. I saw a pic of it. Turns out the newer ones, Moonarangs, combine. That's interesting. But yeah, let's get into the figure, bro. Because I actually really like this design of Moon Knight. So, getting all up in his face, if the camera can. Yeah, basically classic looking Moon Knight face. He's just got blue eyes and a black head. Looks really dope. Got the nice hood. If it's dirty, it's because I bought it off of eBay used. Yeah, the hood sculpt's really good. He's a comic character, so there's not much to him, you know. You can, however, take the cape off, and you can have what I can only describe as the most illegal thing to exist, like Moon Knight. No, he needs the cape. He looks weird. It looks weird. Also, all the white on him are separate pieces. So if you hear that sound, it's because, you know, I got this guy used. And he's a figure from 2017, so, you know, he's gonna show his age a bit. But yeah, the hood sculpt, I really like how it comes around like that. That's really nice. And the hood sculpt, not the hood, the cape sculpting's actually really nice. Marks, because it's used. Looks good. Actually stays in. Usually when you peg it in, the front hovers. But doesn't do that too much, I think because of the front thing. But yeah, looking at that chest, you can see his shiny abs that just disappear in the darkness. We got a little Moon Knight logo, cleanly applied, I might add. The armor just looks super cool. We got the shoulder armor. Come down. I like that it has like the Moonerang look for all the armor bits. Even on his hand too, if it will focus. Got dual colors. Love that. And come down. Got the oh, it moves with the weight. I didn't notice that. I don't think I ever moved his waist, but yeah, he got the same kind of Moonerang things. Bro's got cake back there. This just looks wrong. It just look wrong. Then got his thighs, which I feel like there's something weird about his thighs. I feel like they curve outward oddly, or maybe that's just the fact that his legs might be warped. I don't know. I don't think a leg bends like that. Yeah, I think he's just warped. But yeah, then you got the nice, how's that body part? Calf? Bottom leg armor? Then you got his shoes, you know, the Conchu brand there. You got a little bit of soul sculpted on the edge there. That's pretty much it. There's not much to look at. It's just a muscle body with a few armored bits. I wanted this one because it had more going on, and it would have been a completely more of a new figure than the Walgreens one. And also the Walgreens one is really expensive. But I want to get all the Moon Knight figures, just in general, because I love Moon Knight, and there's not that many of them. But my god, that's select though. Probably the easiest Moon Knight figure to get, but probably one of the worst figures I've ever looked at in my entire life. But yeah, all squeaky time. His head looks down that far, up that far, rotates. The hood doesn't connect, so you can have it flare out and have it look like that if you want. But yeah, it doesn't really get in the way of articulation. Kind of bobs. Arms move out that far. Don't move out that far. But, you know, the armor goes under. It's a little weird. They probably would not do that today anymore. They probably have it like, you know, like this. But, you know, arm rotates. Bicep. Look how. Yeah, you can tell it's a 2017 figure from the way some of the proportions look. Bicep. Elbow. I think it only bends that far. And you got up and down at this hand. Actually on both hands, then rotate. Ab crunch goes forward. He's got a little bit of an arch, but, you know, cape gets in the way. Rotates, kicks outward. What? That's probably what the hip thing is. Can't move out that far. Can't kick back at all, because, you know, does he got a fat? Yeah, it kind of looks flat back there, ain't gonna lie. Moon Knight don't got cake. Disappointed. Oh, it's easy thigh rotation there. Double jointed knee. and then some kind of loosey-goosey ankles, but like it's weird because it's got a hinge up and down and the rocker, but then it also has a rotation up there. I don't really have too many figures that, you know, do that. So yes, that's really it. There's not much to this figure if you can't tell. I mean, if you own a muscular Marvel Legends body, you know what you're getting. It's just got a few armor bits attached to it, but it looks really cool. Super fun. He's got some weird scratches on his crotch. Kinda terrified of what the owner might have done to this guy beforehand. Maybe I should have washed him. Now thinking of it, I make a lot of poor life decisions. Time for comparisons. Here he is next to Michael. You know, why not? Why not take a little quick look at Michael since he might not get his own review? I mean, look at that beautiful boy. He's even got the stab wound in his neck. I mean, look at that. Screw it. It's a double review. Let's look at Michael. Because why not, right? No, legitimately screw it. It's Halloween. I can do whatever the hell I want. Let's look at Michael. Let's take a look at that crusty looking face. I think this is the one with the black eyes because I thought the weathering looked good. If you want to know, he had like another mask where his eyes were actually painted. Hold up, let me pull up an image of here. We're going full deep into this. Okay. Here's all that he came with. Came with a light up pumpkin, a Judith Myers thing, that, hammer, knife, couple hands, hollowed out head, and then the one mask that has the eyes. Yeah, I can't find the box, but screw it, we're reviewing Michael. Can you tell I don't script these videos in the slightest beyond the opening? Yeah, let's take a look at that beautifully sculpted head. I mean, look at that, brother. Look at that. That is just... I love the worn, torn Michael mask. Also, if you want to know, Halloween 2018 is my favorite Halloween movie. I really like it. And I saw Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills in theaters. Haven't seen Halloween Ends yet. Wish I could see it in theaters. Just, you know, finish the trilogy in theaters. But it is what it is. His hair looks kind of bland, though. I think they might have done some wash to it, but it's not that noticeable. But, like, come on, that mask looks great, dude. That's Michael, bro. That's scattered hair. Then let's look at his chest real quick. You know, look at all that nice sculpt work. Neca be sculpting. Quote me on that. Neca be sculpting. Got the nice rubbery collar. I mean, look, it looks like he's wearing a mask, because, you know, he is. You got, like, this pocket, you know, because doesn't he have, like, what the hell's that called? Mechanic uniform. I think there's a bit of, like, dust and blood painted on there. A little bit up there. Different type of pocket. Look at all them wrinkles in that jumpsuit. Oh, look at that. He's got these saggy butt pockets. Jeez, not a day for ass tonight, man. Halloween ain't the day for ass, apparently. Got some nice sculpting too back there. I mean, look at the sculpting. By the way, I love these kind of elbows. I don't know why, cause like they're not like they do pinless without really doing the pinless thing, cause they do a different thing. But I like it. It's got a cool aesthetic. It got more wrinkles down to these very, very bloody hands, but honestly, they look really great. I mean, look at that. I mean, you can't, because it won't, for the love of God, focus. I mean, look at that hand sculpting. He legitimately looks like he's just murdered like 5 people. And come down to the legs. Nice, just smooth pant sculpt in there. Come down to his shoes. I don't know what brand that is, but it looks like generic fancy shoe. I mean, Michael lives for the drip. Articulation. Head looks down that far, looks up really far. Can get him just staring like, Laurie. Oh no, he was like a sad child trying just to go back to his home. Like, man, I just want to go back home, bro. But all these people, man, these hit me with a car and then they kidnapped me and took me to Laurie's house. I don't care about this Laurie girl. I want to go home. And I don't know what the hell they do in Ends. Haven't watched it yet. Side to side rotates, arm rotates. This chest thing, I think's, yeah, it's a rubbery piece. Arm moves out that far. double jointed elbow, but I think there's rotation at all those joints too. It's a little tight though. Rotation, and then whatever type of, I think they use the same kind of hinges as a certain someone. But yeah, then you got, there's a joint in the torso, but you're not gonna get a single ounce of it out of there. But yeah, he can kick more forward than Moon Knight can. Can kick out. Oh, Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy, he can do the splits better than Moon Knight can. And he can kick further back because he got no ass. There's no rotation there, but there's a tight single jointed knee with rotation, and then some. Oh, he's got a rocker? Dang. I've owned this figure for a year and I had no idea he had the rocker. I guess the more you know, am I right? So yeah, that's just the out of the blue rash decision. Is it rash decision? Brash decision? I don't know. I failed English in 11th grade. Can you tell I'm not that skilled? In my defense, I moved to a new school. Had a substitute teacher, she was bad as hell, by the way. Swear to God, my soulmate. And then, the one, because, English teachers be pregnant all the time. And then, during, COVID, so But yeah, so here are our boys together, our Halloween boys. This video, I don't know what the hell this video is anymore. It's a double review of two people not related to each other whatsoever beyond, Halloween. So yeah, let's do some comparisons. We can give him the Moonerang, and he can do some damage with that too, if you wanted. Michael, be good boy, Michael. Be good boy, Michael. Can you tell I'm losing my sanity a bit? Here he is next to a modern comic Baron Zemo and a modern comic Iron Man. Because, why not, right? Here they are both next to a Black Series Death Watch Mandalorian. Almost said Master Chief, that's Foundation. The Riddler fits in the middle right there. Go check out that review, by the way. It's not as chaotic as this one, but it was still pretty fun. And here they are next to Shockwave. So yeah, do I have any NECA? Hold on, let me grab a NECA figure to compare. Okay, I just grabbed all of my NECA Predator figures because I realized that this will probably be one of the only chances I get to show them all off. But yeah, here's more figures, because why not? I spaced them out a bit. Here's a select Taskmaster, because why not? We in focus, there we go. A Demogorgon. He towers over all of them. Select Iron Man, because he kind of has Moon Knight vibes. I think it's Secret Wars? Maybe, I don't know. It's this Doctor Doom. Dope figure. I wanted Doctor Doom, and this is the one that I saw in stores, and yeah, I bought him. Now for all my NECA Predators, and I'll try to make it quick before I end up reviewing one of them, because I actually have their boxes. I don't remember all of their names, because I got like all of them in 2019. But let's just start off with the classic, which I literally broke in real time. The original Predator, he is big, even compared to him. But yeah, loved this guy, but he wasn't my first Predator. It wasn't even my first version of that Predator. My first Predator was Thermal Predator, and I still really like this. I'd like to get the normal version of this guy because I love this figure so much. Still has a soft spot in my heart, even though it's not the best because they didn't even paint anything on the back, but it's still dope. Here he is next to the second Predator I got, which is the the video game Predator. So yeah, it's basically this guy, but video game colored. Then I got a 2-pack, which came with I think this guy was an enforcer. I don't know. He's the same as the other one, but like got a cool mask. And I think there's like a blood guy or something. I don't know. He's got nipple piercing though. Hold on, what's going on with his? There we go. He's probably one of the coolest ones, though. Oh Lord, Michael. He's even got like you can squish his butt too. And finally, the last Predator I got, the most expensive one, the biggest one, and the one that I was literally hyped for the most to buy, and I literally watched and got updated on its progress from a prototype to being released to thinking I'll never be able to buy it to finding it in stores. The Assassin Predator. Oh my god, how the hell is he standing? Look at that. Look, that. Oh, I love him so much. How is he standing, though? Do you understand how tiny his feet are? Look at that. How the hell is he standing? That's impressive. I love that guy. So, yeah, might do a review on him because I love him so much. Haven't watched the movie, though. I own both of the Predators from that movie, but I did not watch the movie. Actually, I watched part of it. I heard it's not good. But man, if I don't love me some Predators. So, that's this video. Do I know what the hell it was? No, I do not. Oh, wait. I literally completely forgot that I dug out the Target re-release of Vulture because I remembered, been on quite a journey this video. Yeah, that Vulture's awesome, and I found his box. Actually found a lot of my Marvel Legends boxes. So yeah, I probably will review him, but I'm actually gonna, next review, let me just grab him. Might be on this guy since I have him and the box, and is one of my awesome comic book store finds. Usually every couple months I find a really cool old Iron Man at the comic store. So yeah, I might review him since they announced a brand new version of that figure, and then we'll jump into our Black Panther reviews. Not of any of the new figures, because I'm broke. I applied for 2 places and failed. But third time's the charm, praying for Target. But yeah, I got a crap ton of Black Panther figures that I could review because Black Panther is one of my favorite superheroes of all time. Yeah, ever since Earth's Mightiest Heroes. Oh, if only Moon Knight showed up in that show. If only they'd bring it back. Renew that show, man. That was peak. Bro, peak, I tell you. One of my favorite shows of all time. I'm rambling on again, but yeah. I got like a 12-inch Black Panther. I got a couple Black Panthers, couple comic ones. That movie also looks phenomenal. Wasn't the biggest fan of the first Black Panther movie. I thought it was alright. Not my favorite, but this one looks like a masterpiece, man. Mwah. Man, R.I.P. Chadwick, by the way. Don't know. We're spiraling here. So let's just end whatever the hell this video is on our double review, which I didn't even know was going to be a double review until I just decided to do it, on Moon Knight and Michael Myers, or Eminem. Subscribe. Yeah, usually most videos are this chaotic. The Venom one was even more chaotic, because, this video was chaotic, but did it have a bloody nose midway through? No, it didn't. So, yeah, hope you guys have a delectable Halloween. I wanted to dress up as Mr. Knight for Halloween, but, I'm broke, so that's not gonna happen. Have the mask, though. Made a whole custom mask and everything for it. I mean, come on, bro. But, yeah, that's about it. Yeah, like I said, Iron Man's probably gonna be the next review. Check out my Instagram, MoonKnightXO. I'm gonna be doing a lot of more, my opinions on some Marvel rumors and theories and upcoming things. I did one on the, recast of Cassie for Quantum Mania. Go check that out, along with my Viva Las Vengeance drawings and whatever the hell I be posting, because, it's fun, it's dumb. Sorry for the long break, too. I decided I was gonna review Michael, like, 4 days ago, but I couldn't find the box, and it took me so long, and I still couldn't find the box, and I was like, might as well just make the video on Halloween. So yeah, have a great day, and don't worry, if Michael comes a-knocking at your door, Moon Knight will be there to be like, yo, bro, skifrickin' daddle, and I don't know, kick him in the face, run away from lawyers, and then, I don't know, ask Dracula for money. Peace.